Hi guys, welcome to AKA Love Talk. I am Wakita and today I will be doing a tutorial, a makeup tutorial. This is part 2. I'm going to do things a little different today. I'm going to use different products and everything of that nature. As you will see, um, some of the products may be familiar, but they are good products. So before I start, I just want to say if you are new to the AKA Love Talk family, we welcome you. We hope you enjoy and we hope you subscribe. So let's get right into it. So I am going to show you one line that I've started using for about 2 months. It's called Yanni, and it's Yandy's uh, facial care line, and she has some. It's very good. So I'm going to use that today for the moisturizer, because in the last video I used coconut oil, and there's nothing wrong with using coconut oil, but I noticed it was really greasy. So this doesn't give off that grease, and it brings the makeup together. You guys will see. It was nothing wrong with the outcome of the last one. I just wanted to show you guys when you use this product. I also went on Instagram and asked for questions that you guys have for me, and I had some really good questions that I wanted to answer for you guys. I think they were very cool. Um, very cool answers. I mean, questions, not answers, but questions. So, yeah, I'm going to start now because I'm already 2 minutes in the video and I don't want to waste too much time talking. So, I'm going to just use a tad bit. You don't have to use a whole lot. I protect my eyes as well. I don't think a lot of people do that, but because I have eczema, I have to protect them from the makeup. Uh, the kind of makeup I use is oil free. I do not use or oily free because it gives too much of it gives too much of oil, you know. So this is matte poreless, like your poreless, not okay. But yeah, this is what I use, and this is number 340. I use another type, lighter version, and I'm not sure of this name, but this is what I use. You can get this product at CVS, and you can get this product at Dollar General. Um, I probably won't use all of them, but I'm just going to show you guys this. This is the eyebrow. This is what I use for my eyebrows and my eyelining. This is a concealer in a jar. I probably won't use that. I don't know. I have my setting. You see, I've been using that very well. I have another one of the concealers. Um, I'm going to be using this, maybe, not sure, but I'm going to definitely use this lip gloss from MAC. So I'm going to use these two mascaras. One is from CoverGirl. The other one, I'm not sure where it's from, but you can get that at Dollar General as well. I'm going to use the powder, the pressed powder. Here is the glow or the highlight. Um, Another concealer. I may not use all of these concealers, but you guys get the gist. Concealer. Uh, I have an old palette, like, don't judge me, but I used it for the blush right there. But this is the old palette that I'll use. My favorite, favorite, favorite of them all. Yes, Julia. And another Julia palette I'll be using. And that is all the products I will use. Oh, I'm going to use Glamnatic for my lashes. And then it has the Glamnatic glue or the magnetic that you put on your eye for it to, you know, do what it do. Here's the little thing right there. I have several brushes that I'm going to use. One drop of this cool. Um, I'm going to use this for my eyes. This for my eyes, the lining of my eyes. This is the lining for my lips, the brush. And that is about it. I'm going to get started because I'm 6 minutes into it. I'm trying to keep the time going. So, the first thing I do is utilize this. And what I do is make a line right there, make a line right there, right there, there, there. Then I take it and I put it under my eyes. Okay. Okay. Got a little. Two. And then I'm gonna dab a little right there, a little right there. Now you don't have to use this much. You can actually use it less because I'm so heavy-handed. I use way more than I was supposed to, but it'll work out. And so you just blend. I'm gonna be blending for a while, only because I've way too much. It's okay. So while I'm blending, I'm gonna go to the questions. I'm trying to multitask, guys. Okay. I'm not gonna say who it was from because it takes too much time as well. And I don't want this video to be too long or too boring, and I don't know how to say everyone's name. So the first question is, um, what do you think life will be like in 10, 25, or 50, 100 years? I think that it's going to be, it's a really different question. I think it's going to be very it's going to deal with a lot of technology. I think we are shifting into technology um, just by going to the store and we not having coins. If you ever notice that you go to the store and you ask for change, they don't give you change. They say they don't have change. So I think they're gonna start with change, then dollars, and then eventually money will be not be available anymore. And that is when they're gonna start the chips. I know in China they have already started. So that's where I think it's going to head. I think we're gonna be just it's gonna be a whole lot of technology, and I think it's a bad thing because could we handle that being human? That means we have to have more technical shocks and things like that. Like, it can be harmful for humans, unless they have a remedy for that. I'm not sure, because I know, like, medical terminology, you can get migraines and nosebleeds if it's too much radiation going through your body. So I'm not sure if that is a good thing. When are your happiest moments? Um, when I'm around family, when I'm surrounded around my family, I am in a happy place. Um, because my family is so different. We, on both sides of my family, is so different. I can be around either or. I love the fact that I can do that. I don't get, you know what I'm saying? So being around both of them is exciting. It's fun. Um, yeah, I just love. I be happy when I'm around my family. So it says, what do you? It says, what do you that makes you happy in short term but makes you unhappy in long term? Um, right now, I kind of get what they're saying. So something that I'm doing now that makes me happy that may not make me happy in the long run. I think being around certain individuals, like 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 the development of friendship. I have a variety of friends. So I have friends that are what you would call different, meaning they don't. I don't want to say weird, but that's kind of to get a gist of what they are. I have friends that are what you would call hood. I have that type of friends. I have so many variety of friends that sometimes you can get shifted from who you are because you have that many friends. Now, okay, let me say associates and not friends. I don't have that many friends, but I have a variety of associates. And sometimes you can get caught up in what they do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not careful. So I try to be not be around certain stuff, especially if I know my friends do that, because I don't want them to change themselves because I'm uncomfortable. I rather for me just to do what I'm going to do and like kind of remove myself when I feel uncomfortable or whatever. So I think in the long run, I'm going to get to the point where I'm only going to deal with people. And I know that is horrible. I don't want to do that. But to make my friend, you get what I'm saying? There's a difference with being around someone and then making your friend. So I think that I would probably not be their friend, or I won't have that type of friendship. Um, or I just need to grow a little bit more, um, where I don't get caught up in certain stuff, because some people are just them, and I don't want people to change for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be the problem. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna penalize them because I like to live my life a certain way. So I think in the long run, my friends will shift, and I like being around them now. But I can see that that is going to change very soon because I am trying to change a lot of habits. And so I can see that being something that I will be changing. But it makes me happy to be around them because my friends or my associates are very, very funny. And if you know me, I'm very silly. I like to joke around. So that's definitely something I'll probably be transitioning from in the long run. How creative are you? I'm very creative. Anything that I really, really want to do or try out, I'll do it, and I'll do it in my own little way, and it comes out really nice. Like, say for instance, I tried to do nails. I used the poly nails or the poly gel and created nails, and they were awesome to me. When I first started off, I'm like, oh, I can tell this is not gonna be my expertise. I'm not gonna be doing these for long, but um, I feel like, you know, at least I tried it. So I would try anything and try to make it my own to see if I actually like it, and if I don't like it, then I move on to the next thing. So I think I'm very creative at trying to um, get something and create it in my own way. That makes sense. I hope I make sense. But yeah, what do you what do you do that requires you to be creative? So, I'm not currently working right now, but when I did work, I was a server, and I did weddings, and I freaking love that. I ain't gonna lie, I freaking love that. I can't wait to go back and do that. But yeah, so I did serving, and I did serving. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but I'm trying to think. Okay, so I did serving, and I enjoyed it. It does require you to be creative because you don't want every wedding to look the same. And even though they may not know, um, it could be somebody in their party that knows. Because I know it was this one time a lady said to the business that I was working at, like, you guys always change it up. I done went to 3 parties here, and you guys always change it up. And I'm like, see, this is important. You never know how important it is. You never know who's gonna come or stuff like that. So I was I was grateful for the compliment because we did work hard. Like, everybody in there worked hard, and that was serving with me. We really work hard, so it was like a blessing to hear that we are creative. And yeah, so that's what we do. Um, I want to go to the next question because I don't want to run out of time. Okay, so what stresses you out the most? Um, I don't. It's a lot of not a lot of things, but a lot of areas that stresses me out. Um, I am a type of person who really have issues with change. So, not extreme, not to the extreme, but I really can despise change. I like everything to stay the same. It bothers me when, you know, I work so hard on this, and then when I move on to something else, it doesn't come out right. So I would say change stresses me out the most. Eventually, I'll adjust, but but first, I have to be like a brat about it, and I'm working on that. That's an honest answer. I'm definitely working on trying not to be so bratty when things change or things doesn't turn out the way that I think it should go. Because sometimes you put in the work. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely put in work in some areas, and I feel like um, you know sometimes I should receive what I deserve, and it doesn't work like that all the time. So I'm learning to just adjust in any type of situation. And yeah, to answer your question, that stresses me out. I think I put too much over here. Oh my gosh. But it's gonna turn out right. Guaranteed. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the next question. What car would you like to have? I'm not very materialistic. So I don't have a particular car. I would like a truck, because I like the feel of a truck. I am very short. I'm about 5'even", and I like riding high. It's a something I think it's like the adrenaline from riding high. So I would like a truck. If I can get a truck, then I'll be fine with that. I will probably keep that truck forever until I cannot drive it any longer. So, that is what I would want to have, or that will be my dream car. It doesn't have to be a particular brand or, um, you know, I just want a truck. So, yeah. Oh, it says, do you know any um, language other than English? And I do not. I mean, I know partial. I like know a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish, but I'm not great at those things. So I do need to enhance that. I do need to enhance that skill because you really could get paid for for having those skills. That was a great question, I thought. Have you ever tried dating apps or sites? Okay, I'm gonna. That was a good question, but it's so funny. It's so funny. So yes, I have. I have. I'm actually on one now, but this is not like. Okay, let me explain. It's not for like to actually date. I like to network. And because we have been quarantined, I thought it was a great idea to connect with somebody on there. I'm not searching, I am connecting. And so, I have this group and I want more males to come. So I thought that it would be great to go on a dating site as if I'm going to actually date them because maybe they will get drawn to me and want to be a part of the group. So I thought that was clever. I heard it from some individual that it does work. And then, because the next question is, how do you feel? Do you think it works? Um, I think that all sites are the same, no matter what. I think there is people who are genuinely on there for to find love, and then there's those who are on there to just, you know, do, and then there's, I mean, people who are perverted. I'ma just say it. So any site you go to, you're gonna find that. Now, Faith is like a Christian type based site, but I have came across people who just want to, you know, be perverted, and others. So you can report those people, and they will get penalized for doing those stuff. But I think any site that you go to, you're at risk of finding those type of people, like people that's not even Christians be on Christian data lines, and they talk very, very weird. So I don't know. I don't know what to actually say for that. You can try it if you would like, but honestly, I wouldn't go on a dating site to date. I just wouldn't. Oh, that was that. Um, do you like fishing? I do, but I haven't been in so long. Like my uncle as a kid used to take us fishing all the time, and I used to love it. But unfortunately, we haven't went. He passed away, and I just really haven't got the chance to go. And I really want to go. I want to go for real, for real. So, yeah, let me see what else. Um, hold on one second. I got a lot of them, guys. What are some things you want to achieve before you die? I want to, well, I've already started it. Like, I want to continue on traveling. I want to have a land. I don't have to build anything on the land. I just want to own the land. Um, hopefully, I get a chance to, but I definitely want to own the land just for my kids, and I want to own a business before I pass away. So those are the goals: to get a land, own business, a successful business, something that's not going to take away from my characteristic, but something that I enjoy doing, and a successful marriage. Like we on the same page. So those are the things I want to do before I pass away. Die is so harsh to say. Well, so I'm gonna say those are the basically the three things I would like to do before I go out of this world. How often do you go to a beach? I don't go very often. I did a lot when I was living in an area with um, you know, all of those things. When I was living in the area that had a beach and all of that, I'm gonna let you guys know it's gonna be a long one, but um, I used to live by a lake, and I used to go there every time I got stressed, and that was often because I was going to school, I was working, and I just had my daughter was about, I want to say, 1 year old, and so my stress level was on 100 at that complex. And so I visit it very often. Now I don't live near, and I really haven't had the time, but I love to go there because it's a fresh air. Like, I don't know if you ever went to the beach or the lake or anything of that nature, and you just just look out into the water. It gives this refreshing feeling that you cannot describe. And sometimes I pray when I'm out there. I just close my eyes and pray in my head, because it just feel like God is there to me. Okay, not everybody can feel this way, but I do. And so yeah, that's what I like to do. What were your favorite holidays when you were a child? Christmas. And it wasn't the gifts, but to see everybody gifts was